can Rutgers have a national champ, their first national champ this year? So, this was an interesting topic that I actually read about earlier this week, is that Rutgers has never had a national champ in their wrestling history. So this year, what's funny is they could have two national champs from Rutgers, from the same school, this very year. Their first ever in the history of Rutgers wrestling. And of course, those two I'm talking about, one is Ashnault, who just won the great match against Kolodzik, 10-2, and the other one is Suriano at 133 pounds. So, both of these guys, it's not going to be easy for either of them to be the number one wrestler at their weight. And of course, right now, Suriano is coming off of 2 losses, and Ashnault is undefeated. So both are really tough guys. I talked a little bit about Ashnault already, but of course he's placed at NCAAs before. He's placed 8th, 4th, and 6th, and he was injured this past year. He's wrestled, this is like his 5th year wrestling. He started in 2014, and of course now it's 2019. So kid's tough, and he's rooting for that national title. He's gunning for that. He's coming hard, and guys better watch out. He beat Michael Jordan, who was number 1 at the time, and Mitch Feinsilver, who was number 6 at the time from Duke. He also beat Lugo from Iowa, who's around number 11 ranked. So all tough matches, and of course this past weekend he beat Kolodzik at number 1, and he's going to have all those guys, against him again at the national tournament. Even, in the conference championships, he's going to have a tough road, but he could be one of their first national champions. And the other, Suriano. So Suriano, of course, he was in the national finals last year, lost to Spencer Lee. Year before that, he was at Penn State. So Penn State transferred out to Rutgers. So he lost his year of wrestling there, and now as a junior, he's had a tough year, doing a great job, great season so far. But so far, he has lost to DeSanto, and he lost to Fix. So those are 2 guys who are going to be out there in his weight, gunning for a national title just as well. But he did major Mickey Philippi, who's around that number 4, number 5 spot in the rankings right now. Very tough kid from Pitt. And he still has Michich and Pletcher in his way from Michigan and Ohio State. So Rutgers, this could be a record-breaking, historic year for their program if either Suriano or Ashnault wins. Maybe it's both of them. Who do you think has the better chance of winning a national title? Personally, I don't want to get too into it, but I think Ashnault has a little bit better of a shot than Suriano, but do not count Suriano out. He is a tough wrestler. He's out there for his national title.